failing.
All right. As Julian
See, when we
yells,
talk about
action,
Oh, there's
emotion,
emotions,
there's
baby.
a lot
There's
of
emotion.
emotion.
emotion
So just for
clouds
everyone,
the judgment.
you were just now compelled. Is it? I don't know if that's the word, but you got
Oh yeah.
t'es fait
But
prendre par
one
l'émotion.
thing you both are missing here out of what I'm saying is that why am I doing that? It's for the health of the business. It's not an emotional decision for me personally. It's an emotional
it?
decision about the business.
So it's
Yes.
the
Is it?
emotional health of the business.
No, not the emotional health. The health, the financial health
I
of
know,
the
but
business.
you're using an emotional decision to
No,
do
I'm
so.
expressing it in an emotional way, but it's to make sure that the business is surviving and not being hurt financially. But I'm expressing
But you said earlier,
expressing
but you
myself.
said earlier for peanuts. Sometimes that transaction
No,
can
no,
only
Jeff.
be peanuts, right?
Yes, but I'm not
And then
saying.
those peanuts, well,
But you're
you
not
can
gonna get
let's put it aside.
No. I'm in a position of power in this situation, right?
Yes.
It's not going to cost me to make the decision I'm about to make. It's actually going to save the current state of my business. I expressed it in an emotional way for entertainment purposes as well.
course.
Because if you really think that I care about this
Of course.
specific situation,
Of
deep down,
course.
not a big variable here. You know what I mean? Like we know what we're talking about. It's
Of course.
unfortunate that I can't share with everybody here.
The
Well,
details.
But let's go into maybe something that we can share.
So that's the subject, right? Does emotion in general, can it cloud your judgment in your business, in your life, with your money, with your
You can.
family,
Sure,
with
can certainly
food,
can.
Love.
with anything, with love?
Love is an emotion.
Yes.
Love is a dangerous thing.
Oh, can love affect your judgment when it comes to your relationship?
Of course.
Big time.
But you say it shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but it can and it will.
Well, yes,
Will
and
it
no,
for
wait.
you? Because you're
For
Mr.
me?
Robot.
No.
No, of
No,
course
no,
not.
it should. It
I-
should
I-
it should until you, as long as it has a return. And when I say talk about the return, is it has to be beneficial for both parties. So if si c'est à ton détriment,
It's
if
transactional, what you're
it's
discussing-
no, what I mean
discussing.
is if that's we're talking about love, right?
Sure.
If that
of
emotional, well, whatever it is, if it's at the end you'll be the one losing, either losing yourself, using your transaction, losing in your transaction,
For some of us,
losing
we've already lost.
well, I know you guys lose a lot.
So as he can spits
As
out
I
his
spit
mints.
out-
Because that segment it would be perfect in French. I think we should do the French second and the English first, because
Sure. We can change it up.
Sure.
We can
wanna
do
change-
anything we want.
it's our world.
Okay, so Jeff basically says that you can allow emotions to cloud your judgment as long as the return on investment is worth it.
Tant que c'est pas, I'm gonna say it in French.
Sure.
I'm sorry for you.
No, go ahead.
Tant que c'est pas à ton détriment. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that in business, generally speaking, too often we make these decisions based on
Again.
emotions, and the emotions are, and like I said in French, it's the principle I hear a lot. Or it's not about the whatever the outcome. It's more the principle. I'm not going to let that guy or girl or this person win at this because of the principle of our.
example the example at the beginning. We started the show. Unfortunately, we can't go into within details, but that one part we can say is that
Yeah.
the thing you said is you were in control of that situation, and that situation didn't have an impact, or taking a decision didn't have an impact financially on the business. So that's why
No, it has an impact. The request will have a financial impact.
Yeah.
So it does, but I'm not going to let that go.
But that impact has, let's say you take a decision negatively. You say, you know what, we're done.
Yes.
Okay, it will have a little impact, but will there's a bigger return for you.
Yes.
That's why I mean
You're
dans le
absolutely right.
détriment. Tant que c'est
Because-
pas à ton détriment.
No, exactly. Because if I was to accept this proposition or whatever, it could have a financial impact or a much bigger
That's right.
impact on everybody else.
That's
Because it
right.
would be I'm changing the rules here. So
Yeah. So that's what
That
I
makes
meant.
sense.
very
That makes
important.
sense.
Very important, Gabriel, for you to understand.
Sure. So we have here our very own Maria that says, so how much emotion is allowed then? Or
None.
you want to repress it completely?
Completely not
No,
repress.
no.
Not repress. You want to take it digest in 32 seconds, move on. Take a fast decision, eliminate the emotion. Yeah, ever since I've been doing that for real, Les,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding or being sarcastic or funny or anything. It's my business has been doing way better. Because before I was basing it more on emotion. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to make everybody happy and all that. Now it's
I wish I was there. I don't remember those days.
no. Now it's about the business. It's about the business. I see the business like a little baby. I see it like a kid. It's my duty. It's my obligation. I got to take care of that and that
Yeah.
only. Everything else is secondary to the what's going to make this be going in the
Yeah.
right direction.
Right.
That makes sense. That
It's
makes
hard
sense.
though. It's extremely hard.
Of course.
What do we say for a broker? Because now you're saying more running a business, which it's the case for
No, but a
brokers.
broker is a business.
100%.
I think they don't understand that enough, and that's why we talk always about business. And a lot. Just let me clarify here because I'm happy
Of
you
course.
said that.
Take your time.
But a lot of brokers tell me, well, you talk about these things, but it's because you're an agency or you're this kind of
Right.
business. They don't understand, and I want to make sure everybody understands. You as a self-employed real estate broker, mortgage broker, whatever it is that you're doing, you're a business,
Right.
and you have to see yourself as a business. And so that's why we share what we do, because we're doing the exact same thing. As Gabriel is not paying attention, it's what it is.
One of my. I'm
you
just
gonna
looking
say?
for
Good.
comments.
No. What I was going to say is that what do you think? I know that's not the subject, but what do you think that brokers, mortgage brokers, real estate brokers still don't understand, or mostly don't understand the fact that it's a business?
Well, because if you've never operated, if you never had a business,
Yep.
and you go into real estate, as an example, you think and you act as an employee. Because it's most come from being employees, so it's hard to just. They don't. You have to have a different way of seeing things completely. You have to have a different
You have to be
mindset. It's-
wired differently. So you have to
completely different.
disconstruct ultimately all your beliefs,
Yes.
not your belief, but of everything you learn.
And that's what we're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to communicate forever for the last 5 years. Is let's change the way you think and see things as a real estate broker or a mortgage broker. I interrupted you, unfortunately. You were going down a road or a question. Do you recall what that is?
Not
Or
at
is the
all.
poutine you
Not
had for
at all.
lunch clouding?
That's the most. You're
My
eating your
emotions
emotions.
are mostly food
Are you,
related.
are you
So-
eating your emotions?
I'm eating everything, so, not just the emotions. While I swallow my pride, we'll go quickly on our Crown videos. So the Mali Group is also in new construction. We'll show you a quick video of our latest project, and we'll be right back with you. Yes, public
Well,
bathrooms are nasty.
every time I go to my son's swimming classes, and you and he
the locker.
well yes the locker, but every time before and after he wants to pee, and so you walk in and all you see is that see it's wet everywhere,
Yeah,
but
wet.
you don't know what it is. So
Dépanneur bathrooms on the road, though. That's dangerous.
That brings a lot of emotions.
So yeah,
dépanneur,
Good.
man.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. All right. So if I go back to we have Tommy here that's saying, how were your emotions after seeing the CMB rate go up by 20 points today?
0.
Why? Then you're gonna have a lot of calls from brokers saying, "Oh my God, it's going up. It'll affect the
Yeah,
market."
because I've been in different markets now after 20 years, and it never. It's not something I can control. So
Right.
the only thing I can control, you have to ask yourself, what are the things you can control in your business to make sure that you don't get stuck in a position where something from the outside is dictating or
But
controlling your revenues.
okay, but you're talking about you're right, but at the same time, most of the variables have an impact, even though you don't have any control on them, and you still see.
So if you look at the market, if you look at in our
Yeah.
industry as an agency, let's say, if you look at the interest rates or the market slowing down or the sale prices going down, something like that, then how can we counteract that? That's what I look at. But I don't look at it and be like, oh my God, I'm all devastated. Like I don't stay in that emotion. I could. And that's how a lot of brokers will react
Right.
to this. Is like they're going to talk about it. It's not my fault. It's the market. I'm so unlucky. I started my career in this type of a market, or I'm finishing it, and it's my last few years, and and I'm not lucky. Like that's how I used to think too. But today it's like I look at that, I take it. It's a negative thing. I dump it. I'm just going to have to work
Yeah.
harder. I'm going to have to find more business to cover that gap if it is going to affect it.
Well, if you know something is going to affect it, right? If there's some kind of a gap or something that's coming, once you use that kind of feeling of urgency, so feeling,
Yes.
to then help your
Yes.
decision on how to deal with it.
If you go back to, I think you're confusing yourself with what you just said, but I'm gonna. I'm kidding.
Are
But
you?
if you go back to
Are
COVID, it's
you?
the same thing. I jumped in full speed. I opened an agency. I opened the mortgage cabinet. I went all out instead of sitting and absorbing this negative. Oh, we're all going to be locked home, and that's.
Sure.
I just
Sure.
run forward even more when I have the negative things.
Yeah. We have a few comments from Big Mike
Big
Mike!
watching us in live. So, permanent decisions fueled by emotions that tend to cloud your judgment. Money is made in every market.
That's right. That's true. So if we go into emotional state,
Yeah.
we don't see the opportunities. Again, I go back to my COVID thing. When I was in I see a hike in the rate and the market going to slow down. I see that as an opportunity. You know what I'm talking about.
We were
Instead of
talking about this morning. I was like,
there's going to be more opportunities.
I'm like, oh man, I'm just waiting for that.
So you can't be in the emotion, in that state of negativity. I was saying earlier, maybe it's in the French one, I forget. I
Yeah.
said if you're in that zone, then you don't see the opportunity. Same thing here. It's a negative thing. I take it, I dump it. What are going to be the opportunities? And I keep working even harder.
But you said earlier that it's hard because it's hard to get to that mindset of taking that emotion, put it aside, like live it for 30 seconds and
Yes,
dish it out.
it's also hard to go to
human
the
being,
gym.
yeah, but
It's hard not to eat a poutine for lunch when it looks delicious and you're shoving steamed broccoli and dry meat. There's many things that are hard, right?
yeah, right. And what do you do about it now?
Yeah, success is
Nothing.
hard, failure is hard. Choose your heart, basically. Right?
I applaud you for that.
Wow,
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
That's right.
it
I know
wasn't
you
from,
didn't
it
make
wasn't
that
from
one
him,
up.
I
but
did.
You did.
no,
right.
it wasn't.
We got to write this down. Quote by
Just
Gabriel.
go check my channel.
By Mr.
You
Zirki.
can follow me.
But actually,
at
no, but wait.
Zerki.
Gabriel does have a motivational channel. I don't know if you still have it, but I thought it was great. I didn't know this, and I found out not that long ago. Right? Just
Yeah. He hasn't
produce-
watched it once though.
I don't think I'm following you. I don't. I don't
No, you are.
consume.
You don't.
Why are you
consume-
laughing?
The entire crew is laughing.
No. I think it's great that you're doing that because you're self motivated. You're actually brainwashing yourself with that positive.
How can you bring a positive comment
are
and
you-
make it trash?
Is it because you need yourself that type of
Because Etienne spits his drink on the floor directly on? Oh my god! We're gonna take a short break.
Do we have a shot of this?
No, but it's great that.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. What were you gonna say,
No,
Jeffrey?
okay. No, I'm not gonna pound on you.
You should.
No, it's all good.
So, I'm used to it.
I
So
know you are.
Yeah, it's all good. So Tommy's laughing at, I'm assuming me. Maria says. So Maria says, many will say that you're going against your human instinct. What do you
Of
think about
course.
Well, I don't know. Human
No.
instincts, maybe not.
Yes.
Human
You-
feelings.
that? No, it's an
Instinct.
instinct
Natural.
for a human to have feelings and to go
Emotions.
by these feelings to then make a
No,
decision.
but
or go
instincts
about
are
life.
eating, reproducing, not dying.
Okay. Well,
But all these are
Those
based
are
on
instincts.
emotions.
That's the lizard brain. The other stuff is the frontal cortex. It's all bullshit.
All right,
It's
Dr. Miller.
emotions. It's
No, we will, but no, you do. We all have those emotions. It's not only just a question of how do you manage it. Emotion is human. It's not. It's a variable that you cannot remove. You can know how to learn
My
to live with
mom
it.
always said, "Why do I take the hardest path?" She always said that, and it's true. I don't take the easy road. Like I like the pain. I like the challenge. I like to force myself to do things that
But
make
what
me
if you
uncomfortable.
had a guaranteed way of getting to the same result without going through the hard path?
I wouldn't want it because there's no point. Like when we talked about Mike was asking me once about winning the lottery.
Yeah.
I said I don't want to win the lottery, and I'm serious. I do not want that. I want to achieve my own destination, my own goals, myself to say, hey, I did this.
Really.
That's the greatest feeling in the world. But to be just given or win, like no, no.
So
No,
Tommy,
no, but as much as we say this, I'm sure that if that whatever is that amount comes in a briefcase, he will take it.
I'll take it,
you'll
but
take,
I'll
but
then,
you'll use it to then
I'll
build.
set
and,
myself a goal
A new goal.
substantially bigger
Exactly.
so that I can not just live off my winning
That's right.
ways.
Sure.
Sure.
So we have Tommy here that says emotions connect people, but it shouldn't be part of a business decision.
Exactly. That's well said, actually. I like that.
But if it connects people, then it's automatically connected to business because, especially in our business, it's a people business.
No, it's
Ooh.
there's a way
Ooh, I see you coming.
we sell a product or a service through emotions, but we cannot make decision
But you
operate.
transact with no
So you
emotions.
want to, so basically, you want to influence your clients through their emotions, but not influence yourself through emotions.
Yes, I
Yes
wasn't
and no.
listening, but I'll agree. But you
Yeah,
manage
you weren't listening.
people. No, because I was thinking about something genius that I'm about to say.
Of course.
No, it's not genius, but you manage people with emotion,
Yes.
right?
No.
I do.
Well, you have
I
to.
don't.
I praise you.
No.
I
Do you?
I criticize you.
You do.
Emotions both ways. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
But in the end, if the result's not there, I gotta make a tough decision. That's not gonna be emotional.
He's said that comment like 3 times in 10 minutes. I gotta make a tough decision. I'm like,
He
what's
did.
coming after
I'm
this line?
preparing you emotionally for.
I
you
see
know,
that.
And you know, body language talks a lot. You know, he's turned towards
Yeah, it's
you.
Takes all my gums. It's all good. Oh man, but no, but the reason why I'm saying I don't is because don't forget. Let's say you have to handle obviously the management team, the staff, and then all the admin stuff. But on my side, the main part, except for the staff, is the brokers. And brokers, as you said in the French version,
It's emotional.
95% of the calls is 100% emotional.
That's
stuff.
right, and you manage them in an emotional way because
I
they're
don't.
clients. But wait, you're not gonna tell someone, "Hey,
If I
man
get-
up,
No.
stop crying about the thing." You can't. You can't.
You ain't made for this. No,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say is that if I was emotional, I would then go in the same type of frustration they had, and I would be no help at all.
But you empathize when maybe you wouldn't
Is that a
necessarily.
feeling, really?
Of course.
No, empathy is a feeling, but like I don't think that's what I'm doing. I think I stay.
Well, you should
I
be.
feel
Well, you
like
should
that's,
be. Yeah, but you should be
that's
doing.
why it's all crashing
That's
down.
why.
No,
Oh, yeah, I think
don't-
we have a question. Go ahead,
Okay.
Julian.
Go ahead.
And happy birthday, by the way. It's too bad we can't turn the cameras on.
Well,
Thank
we can look. We
Our
can.
our great intern.
Well,
He's the
it's not
best.
turn on the
Oh,
right
sorry,
camera.
yeah, sorry.
Switch to my camera, Julie.
There you go.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday. Okay.
I know
back
I'm not
to
gonna
the-
be censored. No,
No one cares.
I know. I'm used to it. Go ahead, Julie.
Well, my question was, do you think it's necessary then for a business person to have emotional intelligence?
Yes.
You need an emotional intelligence, but you can't operate and act on those emotions too strongly or for too long. Is really what I'm trying to say. And often you have to make the tough decisions that are against your emotions. Like a lot of people I really, really liked or enjoyed that I had to let go. That's
Yeah.
a tough emotion because you feel bad. You like, oh, I really appreciate this person as a human being, but look, the results are not there. So I got to make a decision. And God knows over the last few years, I've had 60, 80 people. A lot of them I really liked, but
Got to
A
do
fourth
what
comment.
you
and,
got
and,
to do.
and some people I don't like, Oh. No, but
Looks at me again.
Are still around.
but they are good at what they do and they produce and they get the results. That's another emotional decision. I don't like you, but you're great at what you do, and I need you in the business for the business to grow or to do what it's
For the
meant to
best
do.
of the business.
So there you go.
So as Etienne signs my pink slip, I will see you all tomorrow. We thank you all for watching, and we will see you soon.